Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of our Let's Play series for Hogwarts Legacy. We are in Feldcroft, and we were about to meet and spake with Sebastian. So let's do that. Oh, wow.
You made it.
Hi there, Sebastian. A little close.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers.
But why, though?
If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
Yes, that's the thing I don't get.
This way.
How come goblins aren't allowed to have wands? It's just racism, right?
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier.
Like, it's not like
With Ranrock's lot wandering
goblins
about
go
all the time.
crazy when
Everyone
they have
stays out
wands
of
in their
sight.
hands or something. Like, the magic drives them mad or something.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Hello, sis. It's me, Chadley.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what
We've
I
been
think
over
it
this,
is?
boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner
Lies.
you accept that reality, the better.
Heresy.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Definitely his fault, not yours, for screaming like a barbarian. Well, your dad seems
I'm
nice.
sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian.
I will
What was it he'd
go
hoped for?
tell your family how to solve this problem.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
It's quite the curse.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new fifth year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
I won.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy
Well, I guess that's his
retreat it
uncle,
once
not
was.
his dad.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Yeah, he's definitely made up his mind, but I could try.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
I mean,
I wish you well.
it doesn't hurt to, look for a solution, right? I kind of in the middle on this one. Don't know which side to take.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
You need to just settle down. You're just an angry
Excuse
unit.
me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
Surely there's something. I'm gonna get yelled at.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Yeah, just roll over. Hope's good.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
Well, if you're
I hope you'll
aware...
remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
So, like, 50 years ago, you know, it's like, you know, rub dirt in it. It'll get better. And people were like, well, why would you try anything else? We have medicine, and it works kind of okay. Not really. 50 years ago. But, like, so, like, why would you ever look
Why
for
would
something
he not
new,
listen
right?
to me?
There's
She's
no
not my
cure.
sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
Nah, he's out of line.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
Heck that guy.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son.
Yeah, he's
as if
angry.
that's an
He doesn't know where to
insult.
point it.
I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up. I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
I'm going to help because...
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They
Because
should
I'm Chadley.
not be underestimated.
Chadley knows all the answers.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Well, let's go kick over some stones and see what we can find.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Oh, hi there. Just get that guy out of the way. Oh, sure, why not? Little bag of coin. Can't hurt. Yeah, we're just...
Who's there? No, that's You've made your last mistake.
Ah, doubt it. Cool talk.
I won't rest.
Ciao.
Bumble burning 5 feet. I won't rest. Not quite. The missus!
Oh, he got me.
I will make you pay.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Ha! Merely a trifle. I have a burning desire to fix this wagon for some reason. Repair, says me.
Repair.
Acceptable. Nice. Okay, what the hell were we doing? Where'd you go? Come back. Nothing to it?
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
If they were trying to hide something, they just would have killed her, right? So, like, maybe they're
It
probably
seemed
trying
an
to hide
awfully violent
something.
response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Heck yeah,
They seem to have set
brother.
up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Pretty cool statues.
Revelio.
What's all that about? Ooh, what's all this about?
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
I mean, they have cool weapons and stuff. Like goblin steel.
Revelio.
Whose home was this?
Bit
That's
abandoned
not a
ever since I've
home.
lived here.
This is a
Rumour was
furnace.
a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard. It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio.
This well looks familiar.
Well, well, well. Magic stones.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Revelio.
Oh, hey.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key.
Nailed it.
You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers.
Nailed it.
Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house.
I gotta say, Chadley's
You for
looking
answers
fly
about what
right now.
happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Not anymore.
Huh. A stairwell.
Ah, yes, so well hidden. No one would ever find this.
Why
Ah,
bother
but,
blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
Cursed plants.
They've left all of
Lumos.
this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Revelio.
It is my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man, much like my father, who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I am beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would be to rid them of their torment. Okay.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. Ho ho ho! Oh, it will. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems
Oh,
these journal entries
what
are
have you
from
done?
Isadora's travels.
Oh.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
I am a
Fair
champion.
enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Ominous is
Understood.
gonna find out.
Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
No, it's fine. Just step into this solid rock wall. Trust. You'll be fine. Ah, that crazy wall that had all the markings on it. Yes.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
A horse, of course.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Yep. Cool.
Anything helpful in the note?
Nope.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
Now
I
you're
can't
putting
be
it
sure,
together.
Of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Perhaps not.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic.
Facts.
There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention
I don't care, you can tell him.
Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts.
You did not. Sounds worth looking into.
Heck yeah, let's go
Any
find
idea
that
where in the castle?
secret chamber.
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
I gotta say, that was quite the journey, Sebastian. You never fail to impress. Bum, ba, bum, ba, ba. Oh, hey. Teleport. I don't think we have no spells to juice up. How's our core looking? Increased range of Revelio would be tight. Longer stuns with Stupefy. Evading unblockable attack with dodge contributes to the ancient magic meter. That's like, oh! Blocking with Protego will send 2 projectiles back at enemies. That's awesome. I want that. Alright, what are we doing next? We don't know what the next main quest is, so... Alright, let's go figure out what happened to Bardolph Beaumont, I suppose. Oh, he's like way out there. Beaumont. Good last name. Something, something Castlevania.
On another adventure, are we?
Oh, there's some men here.
Come out the...
Come closer.
Good for you.
Crushed him.
Accio. Incendio.
These rocks have seen better days.
Oh, I have one Wiggenweld potion. That's probably not ideal. That's okay. I'm OP. Don't need none.
I should investigate.
Some Inferius. Can I just, like...
Accio.
come to me?
Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Glacius.
Is that Inferius wearing a woolen jumper? That must be Bardolph.
Incendio. Confringo.
And
Bardolph's
then
woolen jumper.
he was no more.
I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him.
I mean, I'd want to know, one way or another, right? Like, I don't want to wonder forever. It's unfortunate.
Revelio.
Sometimes it be like that, you know. Box. A periwinkle tailcoat. Ooh. It's quite a ways away, actually. Let's mount up. The environment's so nice in this game. It's so pretty. Huh.
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame
Yeah.
Beaumont, I do have some news of your brother.
Oh, please tell me he's safe.
He's safe. He's decided to pursue a new life. He left. He's never coming back. That's far better than I'm sorry he's
I
passed.
regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd.
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be. Oh.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph.
Yep. That's unfortunate.
Bardolph. Dear brother.
Oh, here we go. Gotta meet Natty by Fal Barton. And we need to attend astronomy class, eh? Well, let's go... Ooh. Sebastian and Ominous were arguing in the Great Hall. I want to check that out, too. Let's go do this real quick. This has got to be a relatively short amount of time. Okay, it's pulling me in here. Charms, dark arts. Let's drop in here. That's probably close.
I'd prefer they not be allowed to attend.
Couldn't agree more. Not to mention, It exposes us to their backward way of thinking.
Talking about Muggleborns again?
Yes, and how they shouldn't be allowed at Hogwarts.
I heard one talking about sewing
rude.
socks the other day.
I mean, people are just people, man. Just be nice to people. Just don't be a dick. That's all it takes.
What's this one about? Rebellion. Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Ah, here it is. Begin.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Man the poop deck.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Focus.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
Is that not the whole
Professor,
point
it's
of the
freezing
class?
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands
That's a really
from
cool
which
shirt.
they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again. We Ravenclaws must stick together.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
Thank you. How kind.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplor. You've heard of it, I assume?
My man's got some
of course you
upgrades.
have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Aye, aye, Captain. Am I going the right? I don't think I'm going the right way. Like wandering off in some random direction. Ah, there we go. Box.
This was his
Telescope?
old telescope.
Fire. Just burn everything else in the process. Alright, now we gotta go talk to Mr. Takar.
The perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Ah, catch.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you'd like help finding it,
And
clearly.
you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
I'm in.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's
I don't
just
know.
not as tidy as I expected.
That bathtub looks dangerous.
Revelio.
Oh, it is. It's a dangerous bathtub. Okay, never mind. Take that back. I was making a joke. Door. Thank you. A little bit of fire.
You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Probably
Oh,
not.
No, not this close to school, Amit.
I think you should do the honors. Go on, try
I
it
mean,
out.
we've come this far.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
Zoom. Clearly. There we go.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
I look forward to that.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Cool, cool. Ah, talent. We're so talented. Yeah, no, okay. What's court? Wait, we have these now, but I don't think I really want them. Stupefy doing direct damage is alright. More ancient magic. And you know, oh, here we got some challenges. Let's gather all that. What do we got? Ooh. Couple things. Ooh, pop 5 sets of Lucky Swift Broom. Cool. But that seems like as good a stop as any, or as good a place as any to stop here. If you guys like what you're seeing, feel free to leave a like, feel free to subscribe. That's going to encourage me to do more content like this for you. If you have questions, comments, or concerns, you can leave that down in the comments section below. As always, I do hope you'll join me in the next episode, and until then, bye now.